absolutely fucking whack weather. Um, I got like rudely awoken this morning by like the wind was fucking wild last night. I just looked and we had 62-mile-per-hour wind gusts at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and like, dude, I heard loud fucking loud sounds of like cracking like limbs and shit like that, and it woke me up. I got up to make sure like nothing fell over. Um, Thank God I didn't see anything yet. I'm gonna go out there in a little bit, hopefully when it lightens up, and take a good peek. But man, oh man, the wind was absolutely nuts last night. Like I said, I went out in the dark, dude. I went outside probably like 1:30 in the morning, and I don't think I've ever personally felt wind gusts as bad as what I felt last night. It was beyond insane. Like I don't know if anybody's on in the Long Island area. On Long Island, obviously, I'm a Long Islander. Of course, we say on Long Island here. That was fucking nuts last night. That was like some of the craziest wind I've ever felt in my entire life. Um, yeah, so that was some shit, dude. Like I got there's a tree that's like leaning over, like away from my house at least. Like luckily for me, it's not coming this way. That like I don't know how it hasn't fallen over yet, and I thought for sure last night it was gonna go. I thought that was the one. Like it's legitimately like fucking. It's like a slope. It's like a perfect. What's the word? You know what I'm talking about? Like you're like y equals mx plus b. It's the perfect fucking like. It's exactly the perfect like the perfect correlation of what that would be like. Just a fucking tree pointing sideways, dude. It's insane. Like I don't know how that thing didn't go down last night. 70-mile-an-hour winds, like just about. I think it said the highest the wind gusts went up to were about 65, which is just like absurd. I definitely heard some branches cracking out there. I'm gonna go out and look. That would be a sick way to fucking christen my new car. It's just like, I don't park my car in the trees anymore. I used to. That was a big problem with my last car. Was I had a white Nissan Sentra, and now it's gray. But I parked it under the trees, and dude, it got so much sap on it from when I fucked up my shoulder originally because I just didn't drive the car, and like it's like I don't park under trees anymore because of that. But like with my luck, with the way things have been going for me, like there could be a fucking branch directly through my car. But we'll see. Hopefully not. We'll go out there. I'll check in a couple minutes and see if there's any damage going on because that was wild. Like it woke me clean out of my sleep. Like because it was like you can hear the crack. Like when you hear the crack of some limbs, it's fucking crazy, dude. It really like fucks you up. It's one of those like PTSD things. I've seen some shit. Your head is too big. I don't know if it is, man. I don't think it's really big enough, honestly. Hi, Donovan Benzel. What's going on? Titan. How do I say that? Titan cameraman. Is that what it's supposed to be? What's going on? TCMSU. Oh, what's going on? But yeah, just crazy weather last night. Just absolutely insane on Long Island. I don't know if anybody else is on Long Island, if there's any sort of damage out there. I haven't really gone anywhere. I haven't looked. I said hi. Yeah, what's up, man? I said hi back, dude. Um, so it's just fucking crazy. Like the incident was so fucking wild out there. I had to go outside and feel it for myself. It almost knocked me over. Like, cause my house is kind of like a wind tunnel. Like, there's a bit of a tunnel there where like it just like fucking right through. Not great. Hope there isn't a lot of damage out there, but it was like that was some shit. Like it really felt like it was like a full blown like. Obviously, like hurricane winds are a little bit crazier than that, but like I started getting a little worried. I'm like, are we getting something right now that I didn't know about? Are we getting some shit that like it wasn't raining too bad, luckily. So not the worst. But we'll see. I'll check. Like I said, once it starts getting light out, I'll go out there, take a look, and hope nothing fell over. But I heard some wild like cracks of trees that like scared the fuck out of me. Absolutely scared the living shit out of me. So we're gonna go out there and see. Yeah, what else? I haven't streamed in a couple of days. It's been a little bit. Kind of lost my voice these last couple of days. I've been on and off getting sick like a crazy person recently. I don't know why. Like I guess Saturday night I went out and obviously I was watching St. John's. My St. John's Red Storm. Obviously I'm a big college basketball guy. Kind of lost my voice Saturday night getting all hyped up, and yesterday or Sunday I didn't really have any fucking opportunity to speak. There was just no way I was gonna like there's no way I was going to come on here and talk to you guys and get like, then you were going to get anything out of me because it's just my voice wasn't there. And then yesterday, just I was shot and I was trying to catch up. So woke up early this morning. You know, on and off sleep wise, it's just kind of been the way for the last couple months. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go live. But it's all good. I said that wind, like it just, it's stunning to me how insane. Like I heard that crack of that limb last night or whatever it was, whatever the tree branch, like something went down last night, and I'm hoping it didn't do anything too bad. Like it's just that's like one of the scariest. Like you know that crack of like a tree. Like you hear that, you're like waiting for the next 3 seconds for something to come fucking careening on your house. But luckily, not terrible shit. Again, we got the NCAA tournament starting tonight. I'm fired up. You know me. I'm the fucking biggest college basketball guy there is. A little first four action. I've always wanted to go to Dayton for one of these. I feel like these games are like these are some of the best games of the tournament when you're getting like these real even matchups in Dayton. Like you have teams that are really fighting for their life. Like for every game in the NCAA tournament is fighting for their lives, but like these are the real like desperate. Hey, like you know, let's prove to everybody that we belonged in this like field. And it's I'm drunk right now for St. Patrick's Day. Where are you, Les? Are you like an early morning riser on the East Coast that just decided to have a shower beer while you get ready for your St. Patrick's Day parade? Or are you somewhere in Europe or something? What do you got going on? I forgot it's St. Patrick's Day. Holy shit. That's how fucking washed up I am. That used to be a thing. St. Patrick's Day every year you used to like it, you clear your schedule, you go out for St. Patrick's Day, but not anymore. Absolutely not. That used to be a thing. Like we would get up at like 7 a.m., shower beer, get ready. Damn, bro, feel bad for you. Gino coming home. Don't feel bad for me. Honestly, I think the Jets were gonna suck one way or another. I honestly, I'm not even like that upset about it. I feel like at this point, it's like whatever. The Jets are gonna be terrible. The Jets have a plan. I really think like this general manager, like Daryl Muji, I feel like he kind of set the Jets up this year to get the #1 pick next year. You know, with keeping Aaron Glenn, with um, you know, signing like getting Geno Smith here, which like I think for the vibes and for like the nostalgia, it's not the worst thing in the world. The Jets were gonna suck one way or another. I'm not sitting here expecting anything. I wasn't expecting some big name quarterback to come here. Um, Jets have a lot of work to do. They have listen. The Jets have 5 first-round picks from this year and next year. I'm not that worried. Captain America is a Puerto Rican. What's up, man? How are we? Gino, listen, I'm okay with it. Damn, dude. You really need a J. You think I need a J? No, I'm good. I don't smoke because I get drug tested for work, so I'm not gonna do that. Listen, if this stream ever takes off, if my social media ever takes off, and I can quit my job, the first thing I'm doing on stream is smoking a blunt and talking to you guys for fucking 4 hours. Whether you don't want a top 5 pick, look at Darnold. Just won a Super Bowl. Darnold was terrible on the Jets. It's y'all franchise. That just is not the case. The Jets fucked Sam Darnold in the worst way. Sam Darnold always had talent. Um, it's just the Jets did nothing to help him. Sam Darnold was not that bad with the Jets. In fact, if Sam Darnold doesn't get mono in 2019, the Jets are absolutely in the playoffs. But that had more to do with the fact that the Jets set him up for failure. Mate, I don't want to alarm you, but I think your head is shrunk. Either that or that's a massive hat. I'll let you wonder. Let's go Giants. You need a new GM. Yeah, no, I don't think you've been paying attention, my man. Jets, Mets suck. Again, that's another guy. The Mets are going to be fine this year. The Jets are just miserable. I'm seeing ghosts again. They didn't set Sam Darnold up very well. There was, you know, a terrible coaching staff, an absolute, like, just awful wide receivers around him. And all in all, the Jets in 2019, like I said, if Sam Darnold doesn't get mono, the New York Jets are not only in the playoffs, but they're probably a dangerous team. Sorry, your savior, Justin Fields left New York. Justin Fields was so awful. Like, the Jets are in a better spot having Geno Smith out there, but that's not saying much. Your head is too big for that cat, my dog. Yeah, I got big hat, big ears. I really wasn't blessed with the fucking jeans up top. Hat needs to be bigger, fam. Yeah, I know. I'm starting to feel like it's a little bit too small. A quarterback is only a quarterback without a line of receivers and a run game. That's what the problem with Sam Darnold was the Jets had nothing around him. It was miserable. Like, it was terrible. They did nothing to help him. It's the same thing. The Jets did the same thing with fucking Geno Smith when he came in. Like, it's like the revolving door of the New York Jets where they draft these quarterbacks and don't protect them with, like, any sort of weapons, any sort of offensive line. It's a disaster. It's the same thing. They will still give you steady. No, I'm good on that. I saw another big hat live streamer copying your swag. That's all right. I mean, I feel like it's something that's becoming a thing. I don't think I really even started that, honestly. I think like I didn't get it from anybody, but like I've seen plenty of people wearing these giant ass hats. I won't even say it's mine. Your head's a bit small, dude. Yeah, I know. You know, when you call it out like that, it really makes me self conscious, and it's like, damn, I need to get a bigger hat than this. Sing "Red Sun in the Sky." I don't even know what the fuck. I don't know what that song is. Um, but no, I don't think anybody's caught. I wouldn't say like I've created anything. I don't even think I'm a big enough streamer to be like, hey, like who is this guy fucking stealing my big hat gimmick? Like I don't care. Like is what it is. They'll give us Zach Wilson for a bag of chips, and we're so thankful he gave us Dude, you don't. I don't even want to talk about John Franklin Myers. That shit was miserable. The NFL has a huge problem with developing quarterbacks. I don't know, man. I don't even know if it's a problem with developing quarterbacks. I think the problem is that defenses are getting better and better and better. Like I really think like there's only a select few quarterbacks that can outplay a game plan nowadays. I just think the film we have, you know, the how fast defenses are. I think it has more to do with like the advancements in defense than it does the quarterbacks themselves. Hello, sir. Is that a hat or an Abraham tank? Malik Willis' career was saved because he went to Green Bay to develop. Yeah, I mean that's a very fair thing, Nathan. Like when a guy gets to sit around and watch what goes on instead of getting thrown into the fire of a terrible situation like the Tennessee Titans. Malik Willis always had talent. Like he had talent when he was at Liberty. He was a fine quarterback there. You know, he came into the league, kind of got thrown to the wolves a little early. In a situation that wasn't great in Tennessee, like not terrible, but not great either. Just probably wasn't ready. Needed a little more seasoning. JFM got that bag. Wish he stayed, but he got this bag as a third stringer. 8 sacks is crazy. Yeah, listen, John Franklin Myers, fine player. I got nothing against him. It sucked when he was gone, like when the Jets got rid of him. But I think that was more of a cap casualty when it happened. I don't think the Jets really could do anything. That was like the Jets were in a weird place with their salary cap. But it is what it is. What are you gonna do? Um, yeah, it's Green Bay on the other hand is a quarterback safe haven. You know, I don't even know. Like, yeah, they've gotten lucky with like having like franchise quarterbacks back to back to back. But I'm not totally sold on like Jordan Love's an okay quarterback. I don't know. I don't think he's on that level of like they had two Hall of Fame level quarterbacks, Brett Favre, and then even like better. I think Aaron Rodgers was better than Brett Favre. I don't think that's even really an argument. Like that's pretty insane to have like Brett Favre for all those years and then somehow draft a quarterback that's better than him. If Money Manziel went to Green Bay, he would be the next Tom Brady. Yeah, I don't know. Johnny Manziel was another one that like, he never seemed like somebody who was interested in playing football. He was way more interested in his own brand, and then he went to a terrible location in Cleveland on top of it, where that was a circus and a dumpster fire anyway. It was a bad mix. I don't know if Johnny Manziel would have ever succeeded. I think he's a guy who's good enough in college to get away with it on his talent alone. Not in the NFL. It just doesn't work. Favre, Rodgers, and Love all sat behind starters. That might be the strategy Mahomes sat too. Yeah, the problem with that is Nathan nowadays, like the contracts, like the return on investment just isn't there. Um, it doesn't always work, but you've seen like guys recently, even like Tyler Shuck. To me, Tyler Shuck is one of the most impressive young quarterbacks in the NFL and in New Orleans. And he kind of sat around a little bit. So I don't think it's crazy. I think like it's good for these guys to sit on the sidelines, game plan, and see things from the sideline before they get out there. I don't think that's ever been a bad thing. I just think these organizations, it's such pressure nowadays to like have this shit work out. Wallet, have a good one. Tyler Shuck, less than Bo Chapman Nix. Yeah, probably. I mean, Bo Nix 2 years in. Um, I don't know. I think Tyler Shuck looked pretty damn good last year. I would have to see what happens going into this year. I also think Bo Nix has a far better team. I'm not trying to bring down Bo Nix at all, but I'm very impressed with Tyler Shuck. But Bo Nix is definitely more mobile, like better, uh, you know, open up the game plan a little bit. We'll have to see as the years go on. I think Tyler Shuck is as perfect of quarterback as you can get. But Bo Nix is solid too. You deserve the love you keep trying to give everyone else. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Bo's a baller, already better than John Elway in his first 2 years. No, the thing about Bo Nix is I couldn't have been more wrong about him. I remember when Denver went like day one, they were like Bo Nix is the guy. Or whenever they threw him out there, I was like, Bo Nix. Like I knew Bo Nix could play in college, but I never thought his like schoolyard bullshit like was gonna work in the NFL, and it has. Like he is, you know, he's a lot better than I thought he was going to be, and he's just a baller, like you said. You and everyone else not in Broncos country. Yeah, I mean, Broncos fans are a little bit nutty. I've dealt with them a while, but I understand. Like, Bo Nix is fine, dude. The Jets weren't shit since Joe Namath. The Jets had a couple good years there. You were the biggest, best brain in the whole brain world. Oh, thanks, man. Nobody's ever told me that, but thank you. Now the Broncos, like I said, they have a very good roster. I think they did a very good job of built. Like that's a situation that was perfect. They put Bo Nix in a great situation with like, you know, a guy like Sean Payton that can mold him in the proper way. I think the Broncos did the right thing with Bo Nix to put him in a situation to succeed right away. It worked. I thought Sanchez was a bum. I'm not. I think Mark Sanchez was a product of a great roster. I've always said that. Um, the Jets had some decent years. Like Chad Pennington was a great quarterback for a while. Like the Vinny Testaverde years. If Vinny Testaverde doesn't tear his Achilles, the Jets are probably, that 1999 Jet team. I wasn't, that was a little bit before my time, but a lot of bad things happened for the Jets. Did you know Mix beat out Malik Willis for the starting quarterback spot at Auburn? Did he? I did not know that. He's eating up inside the pizza joint. Yes, sir. You get a good coach, build an O line, and get your franchise quarterbacks around him. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they did for Bo Nix, and it's why he was able to succeed so quickly. Like a lot of these teams, they bring in these kids. Like I feel so bad for a kid like Cam Ward, who like he's in Tennessee. He gets drafted by the Titans. It's just not a great situation. The weapons around him aren't ideal. Like I guess you get a guy like Tony Pollard, that was okay. The offensive line's not very good. He's running for his life every single play. There's just no room for development. You don't develop as a quarterback when like every time you drop back, you got to worry about dying. Like, just not a good way to fucking develop quarterback. But like a situation like the Broncos, Bo Nix fit right in. It's perfect. Yeah, it's monsooning over here in Jersey too. It was fucking so windy last night here. Like I've never. The crackling of the trees that I was hearing was absolutely nuts. I'm sure like at least something went down in my yard. Like 100%. Once it gets light out, I'm gonna go out there and take a look. It was crazy. What's the best way to score with Asian chicks? I think every girl's got the same. I think it's a simple. I think it's a one size fits all thing. Got to get them interested. Got to get them talking. And I don't know. I don't think there's any different. I don't think there's a different like plan for any type of girls. Bro, your head is so tiny. I know, man. Small brain. Yeah, dude, the wind was wild, son. Dude, I went out there in the middle of the night because, like, I was like, I gotta go see what the fuck this is like. And I could barely stand up. The wind was crazy. We had like 65-mile-an-hour winds here. I'm sure there's shit down everywhere. It was a little bit wet too. When those branches get heavy and the wind comes, they just fall right over. It was a little bit insane. Um, but yeah, that's that. Got about an hour. I haven't been like I said, I haven't been streaming these last couple days just because my voice was gone for 2 days. Fucking St. John's basketball, man, I get up for that shit. I love the Johnnies, so got a little loud. I think Trey Lance is the biggest bust of all time, considering the 49ers had to trade away multiple firsts to move up in the draft. I don't think that's a crazy take. Like I'm trying to think if anybody else was a bigger bust than that, but like Trey Lance was a guy they didn't even feel comfortable putting out on the field. Like, and they drafted him number 3 overall. That's saying a lot. I think, like, yeah, I don't think that's a crazy thing to say. Big Daddy came out before I was born. Whenever I see the Jets, I hear Julian saying the goddamn Jets. That's like the epitome of the franchise, is that one scene in Big Daddy. The goddamn Jets. Ugh. It's fucking disgusting that 30 years later, however long that movie's been out, it's still the same sentiment. It's still the same shit. We've all been through it. It's the same dumb crap that like I've been dealing with, that my father's been dealing with, that his father dealt with. Fucking, it's a never-ending cycle. I don't know what it is. Maybe the Jets built their fucking practice facility on like a Native American burial ground or something. I don't know what it is. There's something going on, but it's just a miserable. And I don't know. I think it all starts at the top. It's terrible leadership at the top. Woody Johnson, like, ugh. I've always said like one of the biggest things I thought of like with this last presidential election was Woody Johnson was the liaison for the United States in Britain when Trump was president the first time. I was hoping he'd fucking send him back so like we could have his brother run the team again, because the Jets were like a little bit in better shape when Woody Johnson didn't have his fucking fingerprints all over the organization. Big Daddy was a great movie. Microsoft went down 10 points. You wish you were born into a different team? No, absolutely not. That's the thing. At the end of the day, I'm here. I don't wish anything. I don't wish that at all. I couldn't see myself being anything else other than a Jet fan. Like, I hate the Jets, but I love the Jets too. I hate how much I love the Jets. That's what it comes down to. Jets built their facility in, yeah, something. Who's Trump's brother? No, no, no. I'm talking about Woody Johnson, the Jets owner. When Trump was president the first time, Woody Johnson was the liaison, or the, I don't know what the term is. The he basically lived in fucking London, so he was like the ambassador to England for the United States. So he couldn't have his fingerprints all over my fucking Jets. What is that burning on your head, bro? Burning? Nothing's burning. Oh, I don't know because I'm not from America. Yeah, that's just what it was. I'm talking more about like Woody Johnson. His brother was running the Jets while he was in England. Happy Gilmore, best of all time. Oh shit! Everyone and their mom wanted a cameo for Happy Gilmore too. I mean, it's a classic movie. What's going on, pal? Zayna, what's going on? I'm good, dude. I'm chilling. I appreciate that. I hope you're good too. I'm from New Jersey and I was a Giants fan, but I stopped watching when we beat the Pats twice. We owned Tom Brady. I mean, both times that the Giants beat Tom Brady, they were massive underdogs, and like probably two of the craziest Super Bowls we've had in the last 30 years. It's insane that it was like pretty much the same script back to back. Um, I remember it's cool. Um, Sorry, I said that wrong. What did I just call you, Zane? I'm sorry. Zane. Yeah, I'm sweet lad. American. I'm guessing yes. Sorry, I read that wrong. Yes, American. I'm up early. Trying to get a stream in before I go to work because I haven't streamed in the last couple days, and I feel like I always feel fucking dirty when I don't stream, even though this hasn't really gone anywhere. I just like to stream. Thing that chick's name, bro. Hey, I don't know. I read it. Are the Jets the Clippers of L.A.? No, I don't think it's the same thing. Hi from Seattle. What's up, man? Seattle, 2:30 in the morning. Damn. Damn, still up or you up early? Yeah, but that's my story. That's my story with the Jets. It's been a miserable fucking existence my entire life. Every fucking second of it. Like, you're blowing up on here. It's the hat, son. I wouldn't say I'm blowing up, but I'd say I've grown a little bit more than I thought I would, which is fun. I like this. I enjoy this shit, man. I love when people come in here and talk. Like, I like to shoot the shit. That's all it is. Could you outsmoke Snoop Dogg? No. I think it was funny that Snoop Dogg fucking picked Alabama to win the national championship in college basketball after like their best player got arrested with a pound of weed. It's like so on brand of Snoop. Like, just a classic fucking like minutes afterwards, Snoop's bracket has Alabama in the fucking winning the national championship after their best player just got caught with a pound of, well, not their best player, but one of their better players. We out here just getting home. I work early night shifts. Nice, dude. So I'm guessing you do transports and towings. I just read your thing, but I used to work nights, and honestly, I hated it at first, but like you kind of get used to it after a while. But I got onto like the day shift when I was like worried about starting a family and shit, and I'm still not at that place. So the night shifts like after a while kind of became like a vibe. I didn't hate it. I kind of like being like around during the day when everybody's at work. Who outsmokes who? Cheech and Chong or Snoop Dogg and Lil Wayne? Ooh, I don't know. That's a good question. I feel like the weed today is more powerful. I think if they were all in the same like playing field of weed, I would say probably Snoop Dogg and Lil Wayne, just because I feel like the if they were all smoking the same weed, I feel like Cheech and Chong didn't have that strong shit back in the day. Hi, Flake. Can I get a shout out to my cat? He's 7 today. His name is what? Sure. Shout out your cat. I don't know what you're trying to do to me here. I feel like you're trying to fuck me up here. But just shout out your cat. He's 7 years old today. I feel like you're setting me up. Anytime I hear somebody say, "Hey, can you give somebody a shout out?" It's usually shouting out like, "Fucking," you can name probably any of them. It's always Dixon my ass, and fucking all of that. Yep, always. It's always shout out my brother Dixon my ass. Like, all right, yeah, I got you, dude. Every time. I find it funny though. It's always like it always gets a laugh out of me. I've been doing this too long to fall for that one. Less traffic on the roads, but the crazies do come out more. Work on call from 11 to 11 p.m. But today got home a little early. Time for a beer. Good for you, man. Nice. Lil Wayne and Snoop easily. Um, and that's both in their primes. Well, that's what it comes down to. I think the weed is just stronger nowadays. You actually like to shoot the shit too. Most people that come on here to chat are too drunk or on drugs for conversation isn't as intelligent. I'm trying to read the words isn't as intelligent. I can't fucking read. That's just like perfectly on brand for me. Um, yeah, I just honestly I enjoy this because I like just talking to people. I sit around like I don't really do like if I'm not watching TV, I don't really know. Like I enjoy this. Like I don't stream for anything other than the fact that I enjoy the hell out of just like talking to people. Miley Cyrus or Ariana Grande? What are we talking here? I would say, if you're talking singing, honestly, probably either one. Miley Cyrus. It depends what you're talking about. Yeah, you're cool people, bro. Them drugs and alcohol, no bueno. Yeah, I've been trying to like take myself off the the booze. I definitely feel a lot better since I've taken a step back. But I had a couple drinks on Saturday. I can't lie about that. Um, it's just it doesn't fucking agree with me anymore. Really, like I don't like the feeling anymore. Really, I like staying like in a sober state as much as I can. As much as I can. I can if I want. I just wanted to have a couple drinks on Saturday. I was bored, and St. John's won the Big East, so you have to have a couple drinks after that. But yeah, I'm trying here. I'm just trying to like I'm trying to grow a stream here, like and have my goal someday, which is so fucking illogical, is to have this be like a full time thing where I can stream you know, all day, all night, make a fucking living off of this, like be one of those like streamers. I'll go wherever I go. I can't drink, I break out in felonies. Yeah. Troy Polamalu or Ed Reed? That's a good question. I think it depends on what. That's so hard for me to answer because I don't really know. Like, ugh. Coverage wise, Ed Reed. Run stopping, Troy Polamalu. I think they both had their strengths. Like, but both were so good at both. Like, it's not like what either one of them couldn't do either. But like, damn, that's an impossible question for me to answer. Who would you rather bang, Miley Cyrus, Ariana Grande, or Chuck Norris? Okay, I'm glad you threw Chuck Norris in the mix to make it a little more interesting. Um, Honestly, right now, Miley Cyrus. I think like a couple years ago, I thought Ariana Grande was like the most beautiful woman on the planet, but kind of looks like she doesn't need anymore. It's just not. It doesn't work. People are still Jets fans in 2026. Why wouldn't we be? Why would we go anywhere? That's fucking ridiculous. Like I'm not leaving my team. Beer every once in a while is cool, but I like to be available for tow calls. Today I'll be off. Rarely drink, but when I do, yeah, no, listen, there's nothing wrong with having a couple beers. Like my issue was always like when I would go out and drink like in my 20s, like I wouldn't drink to like have one or two beers and have a good time. I would drink like 7 or 8 beers and be fucking lit up and not be able to do anything else other than just coast and try to sober up and like um Michael Vick or Donovan McNabb in their prime. Ooh, I like. I'd have to go Michael Vick. I just was the best. He was the he was the best quarterback in the. He was so unbelievable, man. When he was like at the top of his game. I mean, Donovan McNabb had a longer prime, I would say, but I don't think he was as good as Mike Vick's. Um, I'm Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson. Vick too. I'm not high on Lamar Jackson. You're my favorite transgender YouTuber that gets me every time. Oh, you guys are fucking hilarious. I can't just have one or two. I wore out my welcome with drinking. I was getting heartburn bad. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. Sometimes one day you just gotta realize, like, hey, this is getting old. Um, you're Sand. What's up? What's going on, man? Or Sand. Did I say that right? I don't even know. Um, yeah, just get after a while it gets old, man. For some people they just like. And look, I'm not saying I would drink like I was a weekend warrior. I would drink on either Friday or Saturday. But just I would make it worth it. I would go out and have fucking 15, 20 beers for a full day, start early, end late, end up waking up in somebody's fucking apartment that I've never met before and like getting an Uber back to my buddy's apartment and the same shit over and over and over again. Um
After a while, it's just like, what? Like, damn, bro. Like, I don't know what I could have been doing, but probably something better. What kind of work do you do? I work for the town that I live in. Nothing too fucking. It's the least job ever. I work for the road maintenance department, and it's just like a lot of paperwork. It's not great. It's actually very boring. I'm trying to get out of it and do shit like this. Who would you trust to? Oh, come on, man. I'm not answering that. Randy Moss, T.O., or Marvin Harrison? Oh, Randy Moss. I think I'd have to go Randy Moss. Dude, I was up in Lake George partying Tuesday. Bro, Lake George is unbelievable. I love Lake George. That's one of my favorite places on earth. Why the big hat? Hides my shitty personality. That shit was hell. Lake George, I had so many great nights in Lake George. The problem, yo, Lake George, last time I went was like 4 years ago. This was still when I was in my like prime phase of like going out and getting hammered. We found a breakfast spot in Lake George. It's like off town. Like I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but like if you're walking downtown, it's like you go down one of the streets and there's like a little breakfast spot that's like an old school diner feel, and they had drinks. They would serve drinks at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning. So every morning we would do the same thing. We would get up. I'm a gym rat, so like I'd get up and go to the fucking Planet Fitness at 4:30 in the morning or whatever time it would wake up. It would open. I'd come back. I'd wake all my buddies up. Um, and we would go. We'd have to go the second it opened because we'd have to go get a couple drinks. I don't think it was the Trailer Diner. I don't remember what it's called. I just remember it had like a very old school feel to it. By the Holiday Inn. No, 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 no. I know what you're talking about. That's not the one I'm thinking of. No, I'm thinking more in town. It was like, um, it was right next to like where the new Marriott is. Darrell Revis or Champ Bailey. Ooh, I have a soft spot for Darrell Revis, but Champ Bailey was pretty damn good too. Maybe it's Duffy's. I don't know. It's like in town. It's right next to. There's like a giant Marriott that they just built there, and it's right off of that block. Like it's when you get to like the end of town by like the lake. Like I used to stay at the Lake Motel in Lake George. That was like my go-to spot. It's a fucking that place is as like like not run down, but it's like it looks like a shady motel, but it's a nice spot. But it's like on that block. Um, like if you're going towards like Bolton Landing, it's like at the end of the strip of like downtown, and we used to go there. We would go there every fucking morning because we would have to start with a couple drinks at that place. We'd wait till the place opens, like when the yacht club would open, then we'd go there and get a drink, and then we'd just walk around town and do shit. I'm so sorry for you. You're a fan of the Jets, or you a trooper? Hey, it is what it is, man. The Brickashaws. What about the Brickashaws? But yeah, that was like our go-to, and like I don't know how I fucking survived those those weekends, man. Like or those we'd go for like 4 or 5 days. It was the same shit over and over again. Just get fucking blasted, and then like go on the fucking lake, do stuff on the lake. We never really got anything. Yeah, dude, Lake George is a blast from the past. Love that place. I'd go every year if I could. Um, it's a great time. I don't really feel the need to go anymore. Americade is a madhouse up there. There's so many. Like, it's such a hidden gem. Like that place on the weekends, like the weekends, like when you really get there, like Saturday, Sunday. The yacht club's one of my favorite places to drink. Is it? What's the? There's another bar like right there. The big. It's like green. I can't think of what it's called. It's like, but they have like a fish bowl that's to die for. That's a small hat. I know, man. I need to get a bigger one. I need to fucking upgrade. I need to stop talking about it and just do it. Hidden gem, bro. A lot of history up there too. You can feel it up there. We last time I went, I did the whole Fort William Henry. Like I walked around Fort William Henry. I never did it before. Um, Pablo's, is it? Um, you used to do a lot of before you picked the dirty gambling habit. It's not a dirty gambling addiction. Get the fuck out of here. Listen, it's only a gambling problem if you lose. At the end of the day, like the people who have gambling problems just suck at gambling. It's that simple. Like me, I'm cleaning up the NBA. John Lynch or Daryl Dawkins? John Lynch. John Lynch was a fucking maniac. They're both. Wait, Daryl Dawkins is the guy from the Atlanta Hawks. You mean Brian Dawkins? You really ain't. What? Should have been feeding you. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Um, Listen, yeah, people who have a gambling problem just suck at it. My boy Jameson opened up a bar on Canada Street. You ever go check it out on Canada Street? What's it called? Canada Street. I know the area. Like I know Lake George well. I would go there every year as a kid. Um, Dude, I'd have to do that real Grateful Dead influence. I'd have to go like every year when you go to Lake George, like you have to go to the House of Frankenstein at least once. I would do it every single year. Just like it's like a tradition. You have to fucking hit it one time. Gambling is the same thing as doing drugs, bro. It's a bad habit. Um, so at the same time, don't sit here and tell anybody about anything, bro. I'll beat the no, you won't. I would bring the Hell's Angels to your front door. All right, buddy. This live stream is designated as an official LGBT verified safe space, indicating a supportive and well. Yeah, listen, if anybody can come here and talk, of course. Um, no, my thing is with like I get it. People have issues with gambling, and I understand it's a problem. It's like it's absolutely you act like a what? You act like a little bitch. You're gonna be a big man, bro, but when somebody is really about that gang shit, bro, you act like a little bitch. I don't know who you are, dude, so I don't really fucking give a shit. Juggalos rule the world. Dude, I feel like Juggalos have a great time, man. Like, those people know how to fucking party. Jeremy Shockey or Todd Heap? That's a great question that you just brought up. Like, I feel like I just went in a fucking time machine back to like the real 90s. Like, Jeremy Shockey or Todd Heap. Um, Jeremy Shockey was a lot more fun. I feel like Todd Heap was a little more consistent for a longer time. But great question, man. I can like feel that era of football right now. I can really feel that like that nostalgia of like that era of football. Um, Hustle Frank is lit. JMO's pub. I'll have to check that out. But he wants to act like a big man and talk shit to somebody. Now he wants to change the subject, go to Frankenstein shows. That's what my what? I mean, I don't know, man. You came in here talking big shit. I'll bring the whole handles to your front door. Like, who the fuck are you? I don't know who the fuck you are, dude. Like, you're some fucking weirdo. Juggalos blow my high. Um, I just think like I feel like they have a fucking great time, man. I don't know. It always seems like it. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Irish King. What's up, man? What, you got a problem with the Hell's Angels, bro? No, I don't have a problem with the Hell's Angels. You're sitting here fucking. You're sitting here talking all this shit to me like you're gonna fucking do anything about it. That's Will. He's my boyfriend. He's a fucking loser. What the hell? I was just scrolling through lives. Hey, I'm here. Antonio Gates or Tony Gonzalez? That's a great. I mean, Tony Gonzalez has the numbers. I feel like. What just came out of your mouth, bro? You might as well be running. I'm sitting here with the. Okay, I don't know who you are, dude. I can have over to your house right now. Okay, I don't know who you are, man. All right, this guy is just weird. Don't call my boyfriend a loser. He is a loser. My Juggalo's friends got in a fight over a blanket and broke up. What do you mean by that? Will is my girlfriend. She loves to be little spooned. How are you? I'm chilling. Support Britney Spears. Huh. I'm fucking chilling here. I see a Jets head, so I have to stop by. Jets, 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 Jets. I'm just like, not dealing with that. Juggalos are gay. I don't like. I just think they know how to party, man. I don't know anything about them. It's good to hear. Like every time I see like, I think like the whole face paint thing. Like these are people who found something like that they enjoy. I respect the hell out of it. He got under your skin quickly. I mean, he's threatening me. What am I gonna do? Like sit here and fucking let somebody talk shit like that to me? He's a fucking loser. Like fucking get the fuck out of here. Like coming here flexing that like because I said gambling's only a problem when you lose. It's the truth. Like you do stupid shit. Listen, I understand people have an issue when it comes to gambling. Like I know it's a fucking problem for people and it's an addiction. But like when you go to like you go to a casino and you play casino games and like expect a result that isn't, you know, you can't be going to these places expecting something to happen good. Like it never does when you go to a casino. These places, there's a reason these places are in business. And I understand people go in there and have problems. Sports betting, on the other hand, I think people who have a problem with it are just dumb and aren't betting like the right way. Nobody likes a loser and not talking to you. He's threatened, but I don't think he is. I've seen those big cats around on YouTube. Is there a sports hat? They are sports hats. Yeah, it's Noggin Boss. But that guy had a big fit and telling me he's gonna fucking send a gang to my house. Like, okay, dude, I don't know who you are. Like, that shit's just weird. Like, it's the weirdest thing where people are like flexing on here, like talking tough. Like, I don't care, man. Come to my house. Congrats on shitty Geno Smith. That's all right. We're tanking. I'm here for the vibe, man. At this point, I know the Jets are gonna suck ass. No offense, dude, but I love rooting against the Jets. They never let me down. And that's like just beating a fucking. That's like beating somebody while they're down. That's like shooting me in the fucking chest and then kicking me on the nuts while I'm bleeding out. Like that's just rooting against the Jets. That just seems too easy. But the whole shit with Geno Smith, like the Jets are gonna suck one way or another. You might as well bring back Geno and have some fucking people threatening in the chat is wild. It's just like I just don't want to deal with it. Like I don't care, man. Like you want to be a fucking tough guy on the internet, go for it. Like I'm just like I got too much like I have like no respect for that shit. And I can't imagine a gang like that would be thrilled with somebody fucking mentioning their name. Like I don't know. I can go into fucking details. Ugh, man. It is what it is. There's just some people that like really need to not have internet access. Like their fucking parents should stop giving them a phone. Detroit Lions is my terrible team. I mean, the Lions is such a weird situation. I feel like when they lost their coordinators, everything went to shit. He's capping anyway. He doesn't know any. I mean, well, the thing is, like, I know a group like that wouldn't be thrilled with, like, if they did know, that them throwing around comments in a YouTube section because somebody said a gambling problem is mostly just people that lose. It is the case. Like, and I hate to be, like, I don't mean to be insensitive about it. I know people have a problem. I'm not saying that. But, like, sports betting perspective, like, I see people lose money and they're like, I can't stop just stop betting on stupid shit. Like that's all I was saying. He got butthurt. What is YouTube good for? For having fucking crazy people come in here and threaten you while you're streaming. Yeah, when I live stream, sometimes people come in and say crazy stuff. Yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm just not gonna have some guy coming in here threatening me with a gang. Nice hat, thanks, Vinny Testaverde. Appreciate that. I wonder if that's the real Vinny. How about the Browns? Being the Browns, miserable franchise. Hines Ward or Steve Smith? Well, I think Steve Smith had I think Steve Smith at his peak was a better player. Hines Ward just kind of stuck around a long time. I'd probably go Steve Smith. I think Steve Smith was unbelievable. He was so good for such a long time. Like I said, listen, people have a gambling problem. I don't mean to be insensitive. He's my third cousin. Damn. I met Vinny Testaverde was at one of my basketball games in high school because I think his son was playing in the game. And my dad went and talked to him. I was like, "You're such a fucking loser. Like, leave the guy alone." No, my dad was starstruck. He was sitting 2 rows behind him. Of course, he's gonna go talk to Vinny Testaverde. My Hey, people who threaten over stupid shit, it's uncalled for. Well, I don't know. Like, I like to talk about gambling stuff because I bet on sports. I do it. I go to fucking casinos, and I know when I walk into a casino, like, you're not gonna win. Like, if you walk in with a mindset like you're gonna change your life when you go to the casino, that's when you have a problem. Like, it's so shitty, and I know people have that issue. I get it. And I feel terrible for people like that, really. But like, it really is the problem that you keep losing. I've been fighting all night not to play roulette. I had an insane session in the afternoon. I don't want to lose it. Yeah, I mean, like Irish King, you at least play like for fun though. You're playing like you're not like losing your fucking house over roulette. Like, it's fine. Like, it's a fun thing to do. It's a really fun activity. I've always said like, there's so many things you could do. Like when I go on vacation, I like to hit a casino and fuck around. Like there are people that like to go on vacation and they go skiing or they go like here, they go there, they go on a cruise. Like, okay, you go skiing, you give them $140 to ride down the mountain twice. You don't get anything out of it. Like, at least like I go to a casino, I throw $100 in a slot machine, I might make 10 grand. Is it happening? No, obviously not. I know my money's going down the tube, but I like to have fun. It's a little fucking, it gives you, what's the word? That adrenaline rush that like, you don't really get in your day-to-day life. I find it fun. Like, if you can like and again, I don't mean to be insensitive to people who have a gambling problem, but I just think like it's almost like it's an issue if you think you're going to change your life. Like if you think you're going to change your life in a game of chance, it's just it's almost like, in a way, it's almost like what's the word, like survival of the fittest. What's the term, like natural selection in a way. You got the experience of riding down the mountain and bonding with the people you went with. Yeah, Nate, I'm not trying to shit on it. I didn't mean to sound like, hey, like, I think skiing and shit like that is bad. I think it's a cool activity. I suck at it. Like I couldn't ski. I couldn't do that. Like I'm terrible at it. And I think if that's what you want to do, that's great. But like, I hate when people are just like, oh, like, aren't you sick of like losing money by going to the casino? Like, I bring $200 to the casino and I lose it. Like, it's the same as you going to the mountain for 4 days. Like, that's just the way I look at it. But you're right. No, I'm not trying to say anything bad about it. I've seen people bet their cars and houses on gambling when they lose. Yeah. No, I would not ever, I would never knock the idea that it's a problem. I totally get it. But like, I think at some point we need to like look at ourselves in the mirror and go, hey, you're gambling all this money on a game of chance. You're playing like fucking roulette, a wheel that spins, and like, look, it's all everything in moderation, man. Every single thing. Kind of like we were talking about drinking before. Like, I slowed down on my drinking because at some point I'm like, this is not good. You deserve the love you keep trying to give everyone else. I appreciate that, man. Pittsburgher. Um, but no, Nate, I'm not trying to shit on the whole skiing and snowboarding experience. I think like that's great. You're right. Like, it's a great experience. It's a lot of fun. It's the same adrenaline rush, like for some people. I just think like it's about time like we start looking at it like, hey, you're putting your house on the line for a game of chance. Like, it's almost in a way, like I said, a natural selection type thing. And I get it, it's a problem, but like, it's crazy to me. Like, it just seems like, I get it. People have problems, and I feel terrible for that. I know it's something like I know plenty of people who have gambling addictions. I know plenty of people who've had drug addictions. It's not something they can help, and I wouldn't want to downplay that. But at the same time, you got to be a little bit. Gambling has done something to me over the years. I'm not gambling a lot, but the adrenaline is wearing off. Yeah, I mean that's a good thing though, Nate. Gambling is a tax on stupidity. Exactly. That's all it is. Like, I like to go to the casino and hang out. Like, it's part of the fucking experience. It's a great place to go because you got a million things. You could have like free drinks. You go, you hang out. You're basically in a giant mega mall, that has gambling stuff. Like, and fucking around and gambling is fun once in a while. It is. But like, when you see people there that are like dumping, like hitting the ATM 7 times, dumping all their money into it, it's like, truly, you're right. It's a tax on stupidity. You're not wrong. Like, I like the sports bet, but like, at least you can do some analysis and like, dive into the numbers. I've like gotten super into like an analytics, diving into this shit before I bet on anything, because I look at it as almost not like an investment. That'd be a stupid way to look at it. It's still not a smart activity, but I look at it as more of like, if I'm going to put my money into something, I want to know what I'm thinking, what I'm doing before I do it. You walk into a casino, you see people put thousands and thousands. Discipline, exactly. Irish King. That's what I was saying about you before. I didn't want to say like I know you fuck around with roulette on the apps, but like, you like within your means. You win a big bet and you're like, hey, we play like one. There's nothing wrong with that. If you like the fun of it, then fine. As long as you could stay within your means and your discipline, have a good time, man. You earned it. You earned that money. You can go fucking get the adrenaline rush for a little bit, just like anybody else. Just like anybody else does whatever they do. Like, but I can't stand like you said, gambling is almost a tax on stupidity sometimes. Like, these people walk in, you see them rinse their fucking paychecks because they think like, oh, my numbers are gonna hit this time. What are we doing? Like, and I get it, it's a problem. I'm not trying to downplay it, but at the same time, it's like kind of like it's a little bit of I would almost say like a not very smart thing. I don't know, dude. I can think of 100 ways to throw my money away. Yeah, I mean, listen, you could do anything. You could throw your money away doing anything. Like I said, that's why like when I say like I like to go to casinos because there's a bunch of stuff to do there. Like, people like to go skiing, people like to do all the other activities when they go on vacation. It is what it is. Like, everybody's got their own thing. I gamble all the time. I love it. It's a great thing. It really is. Like, it's a fun activity if you can stay within your means and control yourself. I understand there's people that can't. I'm not trying to like downplay it, but at the same time, I bet on sports though. Same here. I bet on sports almost every day. Like, if I look at a slate and don't like anything, I don't bet. Like, I look at it as almost an investment type thing because like, I don't know. I always say like, I got into this argument with my mom recently, right? Because I was telling her about like I was diving in. Like, I have my PC over here. I always do like my analytics and shit. Daniel Barry, what's up? Like, I dive into all the numbers. I do like last couple game stuff. I always want to try to make sure I know what I'm betting on before I bet it. And I was showing her like what I'm doing, and she was like, "Oh, like this is so bad." Like, and then like I was like, "So what's the difference between that and like me investing in the stock market that I know nothing about? Like, I don't know anything about fucking Tesla. I don't know where like basically when you invest in the stock market, you're investing in these people. You're investing in basically CEO. Like, tomorrow, there was a company that my buddy invested a ton of money into recently, right? And he dumped his money into it, and the CEO cheated on his wife and had to and had to leave the company because she was like the CFO or something like that. Or I forget what the fucking details were. You know, you're trusting these people that you don't know. You're trusting people that you have no idea what they're doing behind the scenes. Like, listen, and I'm not saying that you should gamble on sports as your investment. I don't. That's not what I'm suggesting here. Like, there's ways to like invest in stuff that is more secure too. Like, of course, but you're trusting your money in the hands of a company that like you don't know the people that are doing it. You don't know anything about the day-to-day operations of places like this. It's almost it's a gamble in itself is doing the stock market. At least like I'm going to be watching these sports. I'm going to be like invested. I'm going to be like loving every minute of it. And I'm staying within my means. I'm not investing like thousands of dollars into gambling a day. Like I'm betting like, I don't know, 60, 70 bucks, maybe 100 if I really like something. And it gives me the rush of like, hey, I can watch a game, feel good about it, knowing I did all my research, saw what I wanted to see, being like, okay, I think like this is a good matchup for here, there, and there. And if it doesn't work out, it is what it is. Sports cards have held their value more than the S&P 500. Is that true? That if that like, that's a wild stat right there. I believe it 1,000%, dude. I have money in like the stock market. Like I've done well with crypto and shit like that. My money in the stock market right now is fucking tanking, like insanely bad. Like the stock market is a disaster right now. Like, it's not a disaster. The Lakers money line last night. Every night it's a different thing. Like that's a stupid way to live. Don't live like that. But you know what I mean. Like I took the Lakers last night because I couldn't believe they were pick 'em with no Alperen Sengun for the fucking Rockets. I was like, this is insane. Like, that's not something that's going to deteriorate. If anything, the Rockets deteriorated because they didn't have Alperen Sengun last night. I was able to decide that on a moment's notice. Like, it's just like you trust these companies that you don't know anybody. It's as much of a gamble as anything. I really I don't get it when people like try to say, I don't gamble on sports. I have stocks. Like, it's a gamble. It's all a gamble. Like, and it's probably even more of one. Just insane to me. People dump like tens of thousands of dollars into companies. Oh, like I like Tesla, I like Amazon, I like this. Yeah, guess what? Tesla's like one fucking engine blowing up away from. Hey, there you go. There goes your investment down the fucking tube. You don't know anything about what goes on day to day at a place like that. I bet the people that invested their money in Enron are feeling really fucking good right now, not knowing what was going on behind the scenes. Just it's. I guess that's with everything. It's everything in moderation when it comes down. But I wasn't just went totally off topic. I just wasn't taking that guy threatening me with a gang that like, which on a whole nother fucking thing. I don't think gangs like that like you dropping their name, threatening people like for day to day shit. S&P stocks grow exponentially year after year. No, listen, it's a safe thing. The S&P is a safe thing to be involved in, but like Irish King said, I didn't even know that's a true fact with the sports cards. Like I guess, and I'm not saying one is better than the other. Really, all in all, everything is a gamble in one way or another. Like when you look at it, it's just like it's how you like, it's how smart you're. Like something like the S&P, like you put your money in that, like that's smart. You're like it's the itch of people wanting to see their money fucking grow immediately. Have fun with Geno Smith? I'm going to. I'm going to have fun with Geno Smith. I know the Jets are going to suck ass. Might as well fucking nostalgia pop me with little Geno Smith. Best Jet game I ever went to was Geno Smith, 2013. The Jets beat the Patriots at the Meadowlands. Probably the best Jet game I've ever been to, which is fucking terrifyingly sad. But Geno Smith cooked the Patriots. Hard times yet to come. I mean, listen, I think the Jets are pretty. I think it's pretty open that the Jets are not having any plans of winning. They kept Aaron Glenn around, who's a miserable head coach. Their roster's not very good. It's just I don't think the Jets are planning on winning this year. I think this is like a 3-year plan. The Jets have 5 first-round picks in the next 2 years. Mark Sanchez or Geno Smith. Am I crazy to say that I think if Geno Smith had the roster Mark Sanchez had in 2009 and 2010 that the Jets would have been better? I don't think Mark Sanchez was ever that good. I think Geno Smith was incredibly talented and got a really raw deal with the Jets roster. Like it's just insane. Like all time too. Like I think if you're talking like with the Jets itself, like I'm just thinking with the Jets. Obviously, like career wise, Geno Smith by a fucking country mile. But in terms of like the Jets itself, Geno Smith had nothing. Like they legitimately threw him to the wolves. Wolves. I can't even say the word wolves right now. That's why they pay me the big bucks. Butt fumble was an iconic play. Yeah, I mean the butt fumble. You know what, Gumby? I think people forget. I say it every time on stream when somebody brings up the butt fumble. The play after the butt fumble was almost worse than the butt fumble itself. Joe McKnight, rest in peace, God rest his soul. Great kick returner, returning the kick, and the ball fucking pops out, goes up in the air, and lands right in Julian Edelman's hands for a touchdown on the kickoff. Like, just a fucking that was almost worse. Like, but people only remember the butt fumble. What's your take on the Raiders right now? Raiders are in an interesting spot, I would say. We're 10 days out to opening day. I'm fired up. I'll be at Citi Field for opening day. Mets, Pirates, Paul Skeens, baby. Well, I'm not thrilled to see Paul Skeens, but you know what I mean. What's your take on the Raiders right now? I think the Raiders are in a weird spot. Like, I think, you're going to get Fernando Mendoza. Like, the best quarterback, by a mile, the best quarterback available in this draft. With a roster that, like, I don't think is that impressive, but I guess you have a chance to, like, grow in the right direction. I hope that they give him the help around him. I think they wasted a year drafting a guy like Ashton Jett. You can't draft a running back with a top 10 pick. It's just, especially when you're in a place like the Raiders, I really feel like that set them back a little bit. As great as Ashton Genty can be and is, like, as an athlete, I'm not. I don't know. The Raiders are weak because I think, like, in the next like 3 years, I could see them going in the right direction, especially with like that division. Like the Chiefs don't look like the Chiefs of old. The Chargers, I don't know how much longer are we going to trust Justin Herbert over and over again. Broncos are still going to be pretty good. I don't think. I think things could go well for the Raiders. I think it all depends on the direct. Like, it's the step after Fernando Mendoza. Jets could have beat the Colts and gone to the Super Bowl, but the only thing they remembered is the butt fumble. You're right. Like the Jets were. And not to mention the Jets the year after when they played the Steelers no showed the entire first half and then like almost won that football game. It's crazy. Really small man in a normal hat or an average sized man in a huge hat? It's a good question. I would say a very large man in a large hat. Venezuela, USA. I'm fired up for that. Shit your pants, buddy. What do you mean shit my pants? You want me to shit my pants on stream? No, I'm not going to do that. Venezuela and the United States. Shit your pants now. If the Raiders win 6 games, it's a W. Yeah, I wouldn't expect much out of the Raiders this year, but I think like I said, it's the year after this. It's like, they're in a developmental phase. They're going to bring in Fernando Mendoza. They're going to try to grow him. It's next year. It's the moves next year for the Raiders to like, you see where this division is. I don't, like I said, I don't think the Chiefs are going to be like, the Chiefs aren't going to be any good next year. The Chargers or whatever. I think shit your pants for the follow. I don't want the follow that bad. I'm going to ruin a pair of pants. It's a couple years. I only like 3 NHL and 2 or 3 NBA tomorrow. What do you like? Irish game. The NBA. I had the Hawks and the Lakers on the money line tonight. That was a nice night. That's all I liked tonight, or last night. Excuse me. I got to look for tonight. I love this guy. Thanks, man. Listen. In most circumstances, I would shit my pants for a follow, but these are just good pants. I'm not going to do that. Nobody else asking me to shit my pants. It's crazy. Game Vegas and half the stadium is Broncos fans. Broncos about to run the AFC West for the next few years. Yeah, I mean, you would think on paper, but we'll see. Shit your pants ASAP. It's crazy. I went to the Death Star this year for Utah State and UNLV. Beautiful building. What do you mean it's important? What the hell? What would me shit my pants? How would that be important? To who? Who's fucking like, that's hilarious. It's important to shit yourself. Oh, okay. Like, yeah, I'll just fucking let loose. No problem. That's great. It's important. Did you shit your pants in that building? In what building? What are we talking about here? I make people shit themselves. Okay. It's important to me. I don't know what building you're talking about. What the fuck is going on? I got about 45 minutes before I gotta get like really ready for work, so it's my job to make people shit themselves. There's nothing wrong with shitting your pants. Listen, we've all shit our pants once. When we were when I was a kid, like when I was a fucking baby. We've all had farts that, like, were questionable. Like, we've all had it. Like, where we're like, I don't know how this fart's gonna go. 45 minutes left to let the mud slide. I've never shit my pants. Well, then you're a hypocrite. How are you gonna sit here and tell me to shit mine if you've never even shit yours? I'll tell you what. You let loose on yours, and maybe I'll think about mine. I'll pray for the Jets to get good. Oh no, yeah, you know what? I don't have hope anymore. I shit my pants in school once and had to toss the undies. I had Atlanta first quarter -1.5, Chicago -1.5, Lakers for 1.5. Hit money line, dude. The Penguins fucking dominated Colorado last night. That wasn't crazy. Went a full day without any underwear. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man. Hey, I have a question for you. What do you got for me, Lemon? You got to do what you got to do sometimes. Sometimes you got to, run with the situation. Shit my pants in school one time and had to throw. Oh, come on, dude. Just subscribe, closer to 2K. Thank you, Gumby. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm almost at 2K, which is crazy. I don't know what I'm gonna do at 2K. I got to do something. Maybe I'll eat the hot chip or something. That's a terrible thing for me to say out loud because, like, I'm only like 1 or 2 subscribers away from 2,000. Like, I wonder if the football players ever shit in their white pants. I'm sure it's happened. I remember a buddy of mine shit himself playing football. He told, dude, it was so fucked up. He told everybody on the team that he was holding it, like he had the shit, so to have nobody. He was like, "Can you guys just like not hit me today? Like I got to shit." And sure enough, like the first play that he went down, everybody dogpiled on him, so he shit himself. Like it was like he shouldn't have told everybody that, man. Come on, read my question. You didn't ask a question. It didn't come up. Wonder if football players almost bought tickets to the Avs game last night. Glad I didn't. Yeah, you missed it. You missed a good one to miss for sure. Yeah, he was at practice, and the second you mentioned it, you can't fucking say that out loud to a group of middle schoolers. Of course, they're gonna try to make you shit yourself, you fucking idiot. Like, but it is what it is. It's a big fucking hat. Thanks, man. I don't know if I should say thanks. I don't know if that's a compliment or like, hey, what the fuck's wrong with you? But it makes people stop and go, what the hell's wrong with this guy? So hey, we're here. Shit your pants. I'm not shitting my pants. You on the juice? Am I on the juice? No. God, no. Do I look like I'm on the juice? My bet hit though. What'd you have? I shit myself in a grappling match, and I put him in a triangle choke. Nah, dude, Albie, I'm just fucking around, man. That's disgusting, though, man. What? Put him in the triangle choke after you shit yourself. Honestly, great offense though, if you ask me. I think like maybe more UFC fighters should do that. Just not wait and then like put their opponent in the triangle choke. Like, do you think that would make people tap out a lot quicker if like? Listen, we're spitballing here. We might have something here. We might be onto something. Which of the Jets taking the draft? I don't know. Cinderella. It's a tough like situation because I think there's like the Jets have needs. Like a guy like Sonny Styles would fit the Jets need perfectly. But I think when you're in a spot at number 2, you can't really afford to like draft at need. You got to draft the best player available. And personally, I think it might be Sonny Styles, but I don't know if the Jets feel that way. That's who I would go with. I think the Jets are desperately need for a sideline to sideline linebacker that could tackle and just it is what it is. My question not showing. No, it's not. True story in the tournament. Hell yeah. No coffee before hitting the mats, bro. Oh really? Is that a thing? Bro, there would be a gunfight. Oh yeah, you couldn't do that. That would be a terrible thing. My brother just died. I'm sorry to hear that, Riot House. I'm watching the Rousey Gina match just to go into it. Listen. Nothing wrong with that. I'll say it. Like 2 attractive females fighting. I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm going to sit there and whack off to it, but like, I'd be lying to you if I said I'm not a little bit turned on. But Riot House, I'm sorry to hear about your brother. That's terrible. Sonny Styles sounds like a Jet. That his name, or am I getting it wrong? I feel like I keep saying the wrong guy, but I think that's the guy that had like the really sick combine, right? Sonny Styles. He sounds like a fucking. He sounds like a comedian. Go Lions. Lions about some pretty damn good years. Good for them. It's about time. God made humans unequal. Smith and Wesson made them equal. Yeah, that super fast linebacker. I wasn't sure if that was his name. I'm the younger brother. I don't want that day to come. My pro 40. Yeah. You know what sucks, Irish King, is like my sister is, she's a year younger than me. But like, I think about that shit all the time. I'm like, I don't know what I would do. That's a miserable feeling. So if you gamble every day, you're still chasing a little adrenaline rush that you don't get every day. Yeah, of course, Nathan. 100%. It's exactly what it is. I just think there's smarter ways to gamble than go to a casino and like, people that go to the casino every day to play their fucking numbers on a roulette wheel. It's just stupid. That's it's almost like natural selection in a way. Like, I get it. People have a problem. I'm not gonna sit here and say that, but I bet on sports. I do my research. I don't put my money into anything unless I'm like, yeah, you know what? I like this. And am I wrong sometimes? Probably more of the times. Like I think if anything, me betting on sports has made me realize I don't really know as much about sports as I would like to. But I've dove into like, numbers and stuff and gotten real analytic, especially with basketball, that like I've been doing way better this year than past years. I'm also not as dumb about it. Like, you get older, you get blackjack is fun. Blackjack's a game that you can actually like, Mystic Pizza. That's a game that's smart. Like, in a way, like if you're gonna play a game in the casino, play something like blackjack. Like, play something that you could actually like, have some sort of edge to it. Is what I'd say. Blackjack, the only table game you can really play. Count cards, run it up, leave. Exactly, dude. There's nothing better when you successfully do that, because it's really not hard. Like, craps is also fun as fuck. Craps isn't a bad game. Like, that's not a bad game for odds either. I remember you're the guy I said looks like Ian from Shameless. Did you? Oh my god, you did, and I looked it up. You're not totally wrong. That was you, okay. But craps is a fun game. Craps is pretty decent odds. Baccarat has the best odds statistically. It does. Yes, Baccarat. Like, Baccarat's the most 50-50 game you can play, pretty much. Um, it's not hard to lose $200 real quick at blackjack. Yeah, Nate, blackjack is all about being patient, man. But why is Garrett Wilson so cool? I could think of a million reasons. But it's not a foolproof system. The thing is, like, people, you go in, you try to count the cards, which it's not a hard thing to do if you like know how to do it. But it doesn't always work. That's the thing. Like, sometimes you get screwed. Like, all you need is the dealer to get a blackjack, and you fuck up the whole situation. But baccarat, I love baccarat too. I could play baccarat for hours. It's like, it's a real true like 50-50 game. Can you collab with Garrett Wilson if you would ever fucking talk to me? Yeah. It's so funny because my old TikTok account, I was tight with fucking Braylon Allen's girlfriend on there. She was always like in my lives and shit. She was cool as hell. I probably could have got like a collab with him. I wish I would have pursued that. But she was always in my life, constantly in my lives, and like, she was saying that she would show him my videos and shit because like I was a crazy fucking Jet fan. So hey, that was pretty cool for a little bit. I gotta get back into that. I wish that account didn't disappear. I don't know what the hell happened. But can I collab with Garrett Wilson? If I ever could make that happen, you better believe I would. But yeah, Nate, blackjack is really a game of patience. Baccarat's a game of like just picking the right thing. Like, it's really just being on the right side. Flavor Flav TikTok, yeah. Jonathan, I don't know what happened. It got deleted. I got it back, and then it got deleted again. I don't care for ball sports, but you're a cool guy. I subbed. Yeah, Buck, I appreciate that, man. But I don't just talk sports here. We kind of just got into a sports discussion tonight. We can talk about whatever. Like, I just chill and have a good time. I look at this as more of hanging around at the bar. Are you tight with Elijah Vera Tucker? No, not at all. In fact, Elijah Vera Tucker's another guy who I think, like, it sucks that he kept getting hurt, but you know, he gives me Mekhi Becton vibes, like he never really wanted to be there. Got to study the blackjack strategies. Yeah, Irish King. If you like, the counting cards thing is actually way simpler than you would think. Like, it really isn't that hard. Like, it's all about the probability. You get like, but you got to get lucky with it too. You got to be really patient, and like, it can get boring. Why is Garrett Wilson so saucy? I don't know the answer to that. It's really like, it's a basic strategy. More murderers or porn stars? That's a great question. People have asked that before. Just do high low. Yeah, it's high low. That's all it is. You play the high low. You subtract one. You subtract one when you get a 2 through 6. You add one when you get a, what do you call it, a 10 or higher. Also, counting cards with multiple decks can be tough. Yes, that's the problem. You have to try to find single deck. Like, there's so many things, like, and then trying to get a table where you're the only one at. It's like, it can be tough, man. It can really, like, there's a lot of different things that you got to go through. Like, I personally, I like to count cards by myself. I don't like it when there's another guy at the table, because my strategy is always with, like, if the number ever gets to -3 somehow with the high-low system, -3 or -4, I play two hands and go, not maybe not go all in, but like hammer, because like, you're trying to keep these like high cards, but that could fuck you too if the dealer gets a fucking blackjack. Like, you just like raise your probability. I would one day steal all your hats just to see what you are without all those hats. Nothing. I'm nothing without all my hats. Nothing without the hats. Um, but you can. It's not. I know when you do it with somebody else there, it's easier if you guys are on the same page. But you never know. I don't like when people go to the table because sometimes you get somebody that goes to the table that doesn't know what they're doing, and screws everything up. It's such a mess because, like I said, blackjack's a hard game to get on a table by yourself because it's a very popular game. It's a simple game, like for most people, but it's a simple system. It's the high low system is the easiest way to do it. They fuck the count up. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like it's easier. Like I said, when you're there by yourself, it's so much simpler, and it's not even a foolproof system. I the last time I went, I went to Atlantic City a couple weeks ago, and I got fucked so bad with it. I had the exact high low that I wanted. It was right where I wanted. I got 220s. The dealer pulled a fucking blackjack. I was so angry. I was like, I like I knew it too. I was like, no. I think the high low was at -4, and I played two hands. I went all in. I'm like, I'm gonna win one of these. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I was like, I'm at least gonna win one of these. And the fucking dealer got a blackjack. I had king, queen jack, and they had fucking ace jack. I was like, no. Did you plan to make that hat as your identity, or it just happened? Honestly, anonymous code. When I started streaming, so I started streaming on TikTok. When I first the original streams, right? So when I did that, I was only talking about sports, right? So I remember like I would just like talk sports. People get angry because I was a Jet fan, and they're like, "Oh, the Jets, this, that, and the other thing." Then the I like whatever, and I was like, "Okay." So people come in here. I looked at it as a marketing ploy. Like I was like, people come in here and get mad at me as is because I'm talking about the Jets. I talk about New York. I talk about sports. I'm like, why don't I wear the hat every single time? Like, if I wear this giant hat, it's gonna make it even more nauseating listening to me talk about this. And then when I put the hat on, it did the opposite. Like it was actually more people stopping in to say like, okay, like I kind of fuck with this. I kind of like totally did the opposite of what I wanted. So then when I came over to YouTube, like the reason I stream on YouTube now is because it has much bigger growth opportunities. Like TikTok is a miserable wasteland, and it's very easy to get like banned on there. You can't even say like there's certain things you just can't say. Like we talk about drugs and fucking gambling here. Like God forbid I told you guys about like counting cards or whatever, I'd be getting banned. Craps is fun if someone's rolling hot. It's a vibe. Dude, craps is a lot of fun, especially when you get a table of a lot of people. Like that's a vibes game. Like I like playing craps. I like craps. I like blackjack. I live in New York. Yes, I'm in New York. I like craps. I like blackjack. Like, baccarat can be fun, but it can be nauseating too. It's a 50-50 game that you control. Like that fucks you up mentally because baccarat's all in your control, and really you don't. You have control, but you don't have control at the same time. But it's just a fun game because it's really a 50-50. What is your New York pizza spot? Rocky's Pizza. It's on. I think it's 33rd Street and I want to say 33rd and Second Avenue. I think that's where it is. Rocky's Pizza. It's wherever. Blue Haven East is my go-to bar in the city, and Rocky's Pizza is like right next to it, and that place is phenomenal. They have some of the best specialty slices I've ever had in my life. If you ever go to the city, that's the spot, Rocky's. But you can pretty much get a good slice of pizza anywhere. If you go to New York City, you can get a great slice right in Penn Station. Like, was there for a Yankee game? Stepped on a rat on my walk home. Sounds like a New York experience. Um, yeah, like you can get like Rose's Pizza right in Penn Station is one of the best. Is a very good pizza spot. Like, you can't really go wrong with any places. But Rocky's has always been my favorite. Um, I know a lot of people say John's Pizza like is the classic. I'm not a big John's Pizza guy. I've never been a big like. I feel like it's almost like glorified, glorified. What's it called? Like DiGiorno. But for me, Rockies. I think, like I said, have you had Favorites Pizza? No, I don't even know what that is. Favorites. I've never heard of that. Like I said, there's a ton of good pizza spots in the city. I don't really like. I've never really done a pizza tour or anything. I've never done anything like that. Which like they do offer them, but just I've eaten pizza my whole life being in New York. I've never really been looking for good pizza just because I always like Long Island has solid pizzerias too. I got a great pizzeria right by me. Like I was shooting for 45 minutes the first time I played and won a lot of people money. Got a standing ovation when I finally rolled a 7. That's sick. Dude, Mystic Pizza, that's actually funny. Last time I went to the casino, 2 times ago, right? I played craps, and like when you have the come out roll, like if you play the pass line, the 7 is good. I rolled went on the come out roll. I rolled 6, 7. Like I'm not trying to do the 6, 7, but I rolled 6, 7s in a row on the come out roll and made like people a ton of money on the pass line. Like I couldn't stop rolling 7s when it was the come out roll, and people were like doubling up their bet and shit. This guy, like the one guy, I rolled it 4 times in a row, and like he was like for the 5th one, he's like, he goes, I'm just stacking this. I rolled it again, and it was just like it was insane. When you're the hot roller, you like these guys were like tipping me and shit. These guys are throwing me like $5, $10 like every roll. I'm like, hell yeah. I probably rolled for a good like 25 minutes. It's always a good feeling, but it's all chance. It's all luck. Just a fun game. You know what fucking tilts me? You ever play Mystic Pizza? You ever play fucking, or anybody in here? You ever play bubble craps? Like you ever play like the bubble version of it? What's your thoughts on Bitcoin and crypto? You know what, Anonymous Code? I think I don't understand it. Like I've made a lot of money on crypto. I made a ton of money on Dogecoin, and I still don't get it. I still don't understand what the fuck it's gonna be used for. I've always thought of it as like the potential for like a worldwide currency, like kind of a way to like um, you know, central like decentralized like money. And I've always thought it has potential in that way, but I got so sick and tired of watching my money go up and down that I just got out of it. Like, I get worried that crypto is just going to fall apart one day. I think it's either going to be really good or really bad. So I got out of it. I was like, I can't take it anymore. I made a lot of money on Solana too. I bought Solana when it was like $18. Like I bought like a bunch of them and sold it at like 120. So that was sick. Um, I still have stellar lumens. I still hold on to that. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Never iron a 4-leaf clover. You don't want to press your luck. I know. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Bubble craps is fun too. It is. It is fun. It's very tilting though. Like just a pyramid scheme, but it's so is the entire economy. That's what I say. I always say that. I feel like everything is really at the end of the day a big scheme. Like I think it could have. I want your hat. It's a Noggin Boss hat. You can buy it right on Noggin Boss website, Kinzer. Check it out. They have a bunch of different types of hats. I don't even think they sell this one anymore because I think they have the new Jets logo. But yeah, really, at the end of the day, everything's a big scheme. But like, I can understand why cryptocurrency could be a good thing. I understand the idea of it. A San Francisco one, they sell every NFL team on there. You can get a San Francisco one. I've seen them. It's a great investment. I love this thing. Um, I could see how it could be a good thing, but I could also see it just ending up being like a giant rug pull at the end, and everybody loses all their money. I don't know. We'll see. I thought for the longest time I want to be on the right side of history, but I just decided I'm sick and tired of sitting around watching my money perish. Like, so got out of it. Yes, a big St. Patrick's Day. I was saying before, man, like back in the day, St. Patrick's Day when I was like 22, 23, I'd probably be getting up right about now, hitting the shower, like probably going to the gym, hitting the shower, having a shower beer, getting ready to go to the city. Like I would go to New York City every year for St. Patrick's Day. And I'm like, this year, I'm like, thank fucking God. Like, I can't take it anymore. Like, I'm too old. I gotta go to work, too. It's my day tomorrow. I better sweep the board again. No else. Hell yeah. Giant Hat has the highest return on investment. Listen, to be fair, the amount of money I've made streaming, which is like, I've made some good money streaming. Like, not crazy amount of money. Like, I'm not saying like a full-time job type thing, but I made a little more than I ever expected. Definitely return on investment. More. I've made more than I spent on this hat, which was nothing because I got it as a gift. Haha. But in terms of like the price of the actual hat, like I've definitely made more. Back in my Twitch days, Twitch. I made a ton of money there, but that was a different time. Twitch is better for like video games. I stopped playing games, and I kind of like the vibe of YouTube better. Better for growth. Twitch does not do well for like smaller streamers. It's not good. But yeah. So all in all, that's that. I met a lot of good people here too. My favorite thing about YouTube is the people that come in and out of here. Everybody's cool as shit. Twitch, like yeah, I like a bunch of weirdos. TikTok, the same thing. It's like 90% video games on Twitch. Yeah, Twitch, like that was when I was playing like Fortnite and fucking backyard baseball for a little bit there, and it was never gonna take off. I came to YouTube. I was playing. I think I was playing. I forget what I was playing when I came to YouTube, but I think it was Fortnite still. And I realized that the chat was more fun than playing the actual game. That's why I started doing this. I'm like, I'd rather just hang out and talk to people. I'd rather just hang out and have a conversation. Like, wasting my time. Twitch is like OnlyFans, but for gamers. Exactly. It's exactly what it is. I realized just after a long time that this having sitting here and having a conversation is 10 times more fun than playing any games. Like, bro, they remastered old Silent Hill 2. What, like the movie? Reddit used to have live chats that were pretty fun. Talk to people from all over the world. Reddit's a great place, man. Reddit, like, really is a fucking awesome, awesome, awesome spot. Like, I should do more shit over there. Like, I should, like, post more stuff, because, like, Reddit is amazing. It's really, like, a gold mine of information. Oh, the game. I didn't know they made a game. I thought you were talking about the movie. I remember that movie fucked me up. Silent Hill. Right, is that what it was that that was, like, a horror movie? But I didn't know they made a game. Or it might not even be the same thing. It might not even be connected at all. I could be totally wrong. But depends on the subs. I think most of Reddit is a cesspool. There's a lot of bad. Like, I think anywhere there's cesspools of people, but, like, there's a lot of fun things that go on Reddit. I could read Am I the Asshole all fucking day long. The game came out in the 90s, though. Then the movie was based off the game. I didn't know that. See, I learn something new every day from you guys. Guys, I gotta hop off because I gotta go get ready for work and I gotta go check to see if anything fucking fell outside. I will see you guys later tonight. I appreciate